Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business on this hump day. And thank you for tuning in to this morning's edition of Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys, because you literally cannot sleep on the Dallas Cowboys. Things can happen late in the evening, late at night, first thing in the morning, so you want to be up to speed with all that is America's team. And guys, it is hump day. Oh man, the team gets back out on the field, and after having that game against the Colts, and you know what, I'm not going to push the panic button. I'm not going to go crazy about one game, not after what I saw for 5 games. Because the NFL, it's a crazy thing, man. It is crazy because things happen that you never expect to happen. You can believe that everything is in line right here just like that, and then all of a sudden it takes a curve in the road and goes this way. 6 weeks ago, you were looking at the Rams and saying, my God, they are the team to beat. Jared Goff might be the best quarterback in football. Yet over the last 6 weeks, that team is 3-3. And Jared Goff, you want to talk about Dak Prescott? We know everybody talks about Dak Prescott, but people may be able to look and say, Jared Goff? What happened to that guy? Don't believe me? Just go look at it. It was just like he was going up here and all of a sudden, off a cliff. He had a 19 QBR against the Bears. You know that? I know nobody talks about that kind of stuff because it's always Dak missed this guy, Dak didn't do this, Dak only threw for 200 yards, yada, yada, yada. But everything is in flux. Everything changes. Everything evolves. New Orleans has won their last 2 games against Tampa Bay and the Carolina Panthers with basically Cam Newton with a noodle for an arm right now. They were scoring 35, 40, 50 points a game, yet Tampa Bay, after playing us, 28, and then 16 against the Panthers, or was it 13? Things evolve and change. And the NFL is literally a week-to-week league. You don't know where somebody's going to be next Sunday, much less come playoffs. Now, I don't know where the Cowboys are going to be. I know this. They're young, which means they're going to have good games and bad games. They're going to be up and down. But when you're young, you have no fear. I think back to myself right now and think about some of the things I used to do when I was younger, and I'd say, you must have been nuts. Because you get older, you have a fear of death. You have a fear of your mortality. When you're young, you don't care. You go all out and think it's exciting. And I think with this group of guys that we have, these young pups, that when they get a taste of that playoff, that game, that atmosphere, and as long as we win a game, being in Dallas and having that crowd behind them, rabid, that they're going to turn it up a notch. That they're going to want some more. Now, our problem has been, we have been night and day different, home and away, which is kind of different than what we've usually had with Jason Garrett. Usually we play a hell of a lot better on the road than we do at home. And we have to fix that. And the things that we have to fix right now, if we want to be successful, we move the ball enough, except for one thing, getting into the end zone. We have got to do better play calling when we get in the red zone. We have got to change things up to be less predictable. We have to execute better. Because we were in the red zone enough times to beat the Colts. We moved the ball up and down the field. It was just execution down in the goal line. It was execution on fourth down. And the thing that drives me crazy, and I've talked about this before, is you have a quarterback who has been sacked more than anybody I think in the NFL this year, who is young, who's built like a linebacker, who can take a hit. You've got to do run pass option. And understand, when your quarterback gets sacked a lot in 7-step drop back, just look on the other side of the field last week against the Colts. The Colts with Andrew Luck, who is coming back from major injury. You don't want to get that guy hurt. Yet, do you see how many times he ran in that game? Did you see how they did 3-step dropbacks? Because they know the Dallas Cowboys, if you sit there in a 7-step dropback, are going to knock the crap out of the quarterback. You get the ball 1, 2, 3, and you let it go. It's not enough time to hit the quarterback. Those are things that you do to protect your quarterback, to make it a positive play as opposed to a sack. Because holding penalties and sacks are drive killers. And we have to eliminate those things. Things that Dak does well. And I know you Dak haters are going to be out there saying, he doesn't do anything well, he sucks. Yet somehow we got 30 wins in 3 years. Play action and bootleg. Zeke's going to get his. Zeke's going to eat. But we cannot constantly pound him away every single game. We're going to burn him out. We got to use the fact that people are going to crash in on him and focus in on him to move it around. You do those things, and you're going to pick up a whole lot more. It will be better. The offense will be less predictable. You're going to end up having 8 men in the box that are crashing down on Zeke. You've got Dak Prescott on the outside. You've got one-on-one for Amari, Michael Gallup, and Cole Beasley. Somebody's going to be open. The other thing that we must do is we got to get turnovers. The defense, they're holding people down. They're keeping them from scoring. They are doing an incredible job. But the one thing that we just have not been able to really accomplish that well, we've had it in bunches, but we got to get more takeaways. In 2014, our defense was ranked, I believe, 19th in total defense. But the thing that made that offense go, that made that team go, was takeaways. They were second in the NFL in taking the ball away. And when you take away the football, it's not only helping you to get points, but it's preventing them from getting points. It can be as much as a 14-point swing. And we've seen that over and over again. We don't turn over the ball very much, but we don't take it away very much. If we can just get more turnovers, it will be huge for this team. Now, it'll be interesting to see who shows up today at practice. Jerry Jones says that he expects David Irving to play at some point this season, just doesn't know when. Well, you got 2 regular season games in the playoffs. A guy that has all kinds of talent, not sure what's going on, but it'd be nice to be able to get him back. Taco, well, this seems to be the season of his discontent. Other guys are playing really well, so that's part of the reason why he's not getting out there. And I don't know what else is going on. I don't know if it's an attitude issue or if it's a thing that he's not a practice kind of guy or what it is. But there's something in that dynamic that's not going well, but they need to figure it out. Because when it comes to playoffs, you can never have enough pass rushers. You can never have enough guys that can knock the snot out of a quarterback. And that's what our team needs to work on. From here on out, we got to look at getting one win and then focus in on trying to get one of those. And that's it in a nutshell. Whew. Yep. You can feel it in the air. It's getting cold outside. The season is soon going to be coming to an end. Hopefully, our Dallas Cowboys will still be standing. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I got to go get to my day job. I'll see you soon.